Wake up, Neo. The Matrix has you. Hey, hi, hello. My name is Nyla. I am a male to female transgender and eclectic pagan. Um, Today, before we go into this lesson, I want to pull a energy card for the overall energy from the Moonology Oracle Oracle card deck. Um, so I will get into that right now. Guidance and wisdom for the collective's highest good. What is the energy for today? What is the energy for today? Cards are being a little bit fussy. That chaos energy at work, huh? Alright. What do we have? Ooh. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Let me go into the book and read this out for you guys. See where it is in here. Here it is. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash. Just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got there, how you got where you are. Your next step should then be obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Yes, absolutely true. So that is the energy for today. So let's get into this video, this lesson. So, what is the Matrix, right? And there are tons of videos out there, and most of them will say something along the lines of the Matrix is the illusion that you are human. The Matrix is this reality. The Matrix is your thoughts, the false self, the ego. Um, but I don't really believe that part. Those things are true. Um, simply for the fact that we made a conscious choice to come here to experience the human, to experience ourselves through being human. So that's not an illusion. Uh, that's not the Matrix. That's a conscious choice. We came here to experience it. Um, what I believe the Matrix is the system around us. This is your governments. This is politics. This is um, right versus left. This is religions. Religions fighting one another. That is the Matrix. And it has and it is here to keep us in the false self. It is here to keep us fighting against one another. It's here to keep the peace from here to keep us from reaching peace. And we can see that in everyday life. I mean, you look at what's going on out there on the news and on social media, and you know, you go to a YouTube video, the comments are full of just toxic ego, pain body, and we see these things, and we don't realize that this is the matrix. This is the system that is uh, this is a system that is keeping us in a state of lower vibration. That is what the matrix is. That is why um, even in the spiritual community, we hardly ever hear people talk about this, because they haven't realized it themselves that the matrix is still there. It still has control over them. It still has this ongoing effect that keeps us blinded, keeps us blindfolded to the truth, to what's really going on, to um, you know, it's it really is. It's crazy that people haven't figured this out yet. Um, but myself, I've had a lot of time to sit down and think and research and reflect and to go through struggles and make mistakes and really get an idea of what's going on in the spiritual and in the physical realm that is the matrix. um so yeah, it is what it is. I wish things were different. I wish that we could wake everybody up. I wish that everybody would come to the realization, even in the spiritual community, that the matrix still has them. It still has a grip on them, and they just don't see it. uh, but I believe that eventually we will all get there. We will all understand what the matrix is and why it has such a stranglehold on all of us, because it has pulled the wool over our eyes to believe that it is something that it isn't. um, it's tricked us. It's pulled the rug out from under us, and we're here in our pain bodies, thinking that we know exactly what's going on, and we have really no idea. Yeah, the shadow self has really played a strategic game on all of us, and and it's hard to admit when you're wrong. Um, and a lot of the time, the ego will pull you back. It will hold you back um, from admitting that you're wrong because of the pride. The pride will get you every time. Um, but yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today, and that is the message of the day. Um, if you did enjoy this video, leave a comment, like, debate in the comments if you want to. If you disagree, tell me. I would like to know your opinion. I would love to know. I'm still learning too, even as a teacher. I am always learning. The greatest teachers of all time are constantly learning. There's never a time uh, when those teachers and me myself am not learning. So anyway, that's my time. This account isn't really verified, so and I don't have a phone, so I can't verify it. But anyway, um, so I will see you in the next video.